your host, Earl Hall. If you are a voiceover artist, you're stuck, you're struggling, you're not growing fast enough, you need to grow, you don't know what to do, make sure that you subscribe, especially to our YouTube channel if you're watching me over on YouTube. Thanks for being here with me today. Every Monday, I'm coming to you with some tips and tricks and ideas on gear and things that you're going to need to actually help better what you're doing inside of your studio. Today, we're going to be focusing in, as you can tell by the description, on your recording space. So many people struggle with the recording space, how to set it up, what to do, materials to use. So today we're going to demystify this thing. So many people are trying to use those little, I don't even have any anymore, those little, egg crate shell, black things, squares you hang up on the wall and all that kind of good stuff. And it's not cutting the mustard. And the reason I'm going to tell you why it's not is because it's not thick enough. With what I'm going to show you today, I'm going to show you some materials that you're going to need to use. And actually the materials are in the description for this video right now. And I'm going to show you some pictures of my panels that I built myself. These are 2 foot by 4 inch by 4 inch thick panels that I built and started putting inside of my studio a couple of years ago, actually. And it just made the difference. I put it in my outside studio. I also have the same type of material I put inside of my whisper room as well. So this makes a difference. Let me kind of show you a quick picture here of what I'm talking about. So where did I put this doggone thing? All right, so I'm going to drop this in here. All right, these are the panels that I used inside of a small room that I had. There were actually 6 of these panels. I'm just showing you the back wall. You can kind of see on my desk, I've got the materials there. And all this is, and you'll see in the materials list that I gave you, these, again, you want to make sure that these are 4 inch thick. You'll notice the sides. They're 4 inch thick. They're 2 foot wide and 4 foot high. Covers everything. Now, you can also build these and put these on your studio ceiling and things like that as well. And what I'm going to do, these panels work so amazingly well. It probably takes I would say about 20, 30 minutes, depending on the tools that you have, to actually build these panels. Excuse me. And the thing that's so great about these is you don't have to cover every space on your wall. You can put them literally about, I would say, 6 inches to even a foot apart, and just cover your wall with these panels. And they're going to do a job that, it's going to blow your mind. There are some other things you might need to do. You can go grab bass traps off of Amazon, and I'll probably put a link in the description for that as well. But when it comes down to actually having control over the sound, and this is whether it's in your booth or whether it's in a room, these panels are super cheap to build. So I've got the links for those in the description. You can go grab those. What I used in particular, the stuffings of these panels, if you want to call it that, is you want to use the 4 inch thick Owens Corning. 4 inch thick Owens Corning. And let me just see. I'm trying to see if I still have that pulled up on Amazon here, because it's the thing. Don't use the 2 inch. Don't use the 2 inch. You want to go full bore and use that 4 inch thick Owens Corning. And I'm going to go here. Where did I put that? Now I'm trying to figure out and remember where I put those things. Okay, here we go. And if I just take a look at this. Nah, I'm just going to go back to the dashboard. Anyway, can't seem to pull it up right now. But when you go and you click on the links in the description for this video, it's going to have a link right there. And if you only get the 2 inch, go ahead and make sure you double it up. You can use Roxol. There's a couple of different things as far as acoustical insulation that you can use. But I'm telling you right now that the Owens Corning is the best route to go. Now, here's the thing. I even put this Owens Corning in my in my whisper room. It made a huge difference besides those little funky panels that they give you inside of whisper rooms. It completely, made that booth sound amazing from what it sounded before. But if you've got a small room, if you've got a closet, if a walk-in closet, something like that. My wife has a huge walk-in closet. I have a little walk-in closet. I guess I could turn my walk-in closet into a booth if I actually wanted to. But even a small walk-in closet that you can close the door, if you use these panels, not very many even, but then also put it on the ceiling as well, kind of space them out there, it's going to make your recording space sound utterly amazing. Now, this is what I'm going to do as well. I have a short list in the description for this video. If you want my full list of everything that you're going to need, from the wood to the coverings to the, why is this? Okay, there we go. To the coverings and everything else that you're going to need for these panels, go ahead and text the word voiceover to this number that's right here on your screen. Text me that number and I will literally send you my build list so that you can get that build list and start building these panels yourself. Now, let me put this caveat on there. I am not a DIYer. A DIY. Yeah, I'm not I'm not one. I'm not the guy you want fixing jack around your house. Period. I'm not. But I built these panels myself. And they are, the way that they make my room sound, the way that they made my booth sound is amazing. And I know a lot of people, you don't have money to go out there and buy a $6,000, $12,000 whisper room, but you can improve the environment that you're recording in. I don't care how great of a mic you have. If your environment is not on point, you are not going to have good sound. I don't care what it is that you knew. Hey, good morning, Biz E Diva. Is that it? How you doing this morning? Thanks for being with me here on YouTube. Definitely appreciate you. Got my buddy Amit here. Always here. Glad to have you in the house, Amit. If you're in here, go ahead, drop me a comment, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, wherever. Go ahead and drop that comment. But if you really want to get into having and upgrading your recording environment, this is the way that you need to do it. Excuse me. If you want to go ahead, text the word voiceover to that number on your screen. I'm going to send you my complete build list so you know exactly what to get, sizes, quantities, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to send it out to you later today, but go ahead right now, text that word voiceover. Don't use the little ticks on the end, and don't separate voice and over. It's all one word, just voiceover. Doesn't have to be capitalized at all. Just type one word, voiceover, to that number, 704-270-6419, and you are going to get my build list. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for joining the live stream. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. And we're going to see you on the next broadcast. You take care.